Rohan comic book movie. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, Ron, good.
Hey,
How are you?
Doing well, thank you. I've been a huge fan of the show since the beginning, so it's really great to talk to you guys. So I wanted to get started with since this is the final season, when did you without getting into spoilers, when did you sort of settle on because you bring back a really cool there's a real cool callback that you bring back into the final episode. So when did you kind of decide this is where the show was always going, or was this something that came up organically?
Um, it was kind of both. The 99 Ships episode in a previous season
Hmm.
sort of set up breadcrumbs of where we wanted to go with the Solars themselves as they related to the galaxy in general to keep it spoiler free. So we knew that that was ultimately going to be where that went. We thought, we could have kept making the show for many more seasons, but luckily season 6 is a lot of episodes of Solar Opposites. So we were able to accelerate some of the stuff we ended up doing, both in the wall and with the Solars and with the Silver Cops to like give people kind of a sense of finality while also keeping it open and fun.
Yeah, nothing. I think that's yeah. I would just say that uh, it was really important for us to make sure that not only with the wall and the other thing, but especially with the Solars, especially in this season, we sort of unlocked something that would give them different kinds of stories for the first time, and I think we're able to do that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And because they do also have, I think one of the episodes even mentions how they like to sci-fi some stuff, and then it's all you're paying homage to some classic sci-fi movies. You're playing homage parody almost of some of these big action movies. So, was there ever any project that you guys wanted to tackle, didn't really get time to, or is there one that's a particular favorite for either one of you?
You mean
There
pop
was
culture references?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
there was kind of like a thing I wanted to do that was sort of like a Wizard of Oz sort of fantasy world invading our world thing where it was like sci-fi versus fantasy that we kind of did some stuff with that this season, but I wanted to grow that into another show in a show multi-season growing threat arc. And so you get a taste of that this season, but if we had kept going, I had some ideas for that for sure.
I wanted to do, I love this movie that's it's not a great movie from the 90s called The Hard Way, where Michael J. Fox is a famous actor and he's shadowing James Woods, who's a real cop. And it was like a big 90s, I think, late 80s summer movie. And I wanted to do that where an actor from Hollywood who's playing an alien in a movie comes and shadows the aliens because they're real aliens. We never did get to, but I
No,
pitched
yeah,
it.
you did.
I did and always got a no.
No, that would have been such a cool idea.
I'm not.
And do you also bring resolution? Because there's so many like storylines that have been going on since season one. Like the wall is the big it's sort of this subplot, but it's also like a big it's its own universe in itself. So how did you kind of did you always know it was going to end like this, or was this something also that you thought that it can go in a myriad of different directions?
We had some things that we knew we wanted to do with the wall, but the wall kept growing and we kept learning more stuff we liked, like characters that we would fall in love with, villains that became heroes. So, you know, in some ways, the theme of the wall is always that trying to hold on to power, trying to control people is what ultimately results in people being hurt, right? In a tough situation. And so, we wanted to resolve a lot of the stuff in the wall as it pertained to Yumulak putting the people into the wall. Like an alien stuck these people into the wall, and there's a resolution of that story. But what doesn't get resolved is people's instincts, and that the people in the wall are making the same mistakes that people make in real life.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, I mean, it was a nice touch bringing the Duke back for this final season. But the show's had a history of like so many great guest stars. I think that's Alfred Molina, right? And
Yeah.
so, and then there's so many great guest stars on the show. Was there ever someone that you tried to get you couldn't get, or was there like a role that you had in mind, but some
We
scheduling conflict?
tried we tried to get Allison Janney for a role, and it just never worked out. But I'm a huge fan of hers. But no, for the most part, we've been really lucky in time. It's mostly just scheduling, right, and timing. And we've gotten some amazing guest stars over the years, like people I can't even believe, like Josh. I mean, it's kind of wild
Yeah.
the amount that we've
I
pulled.
mean, Sterling K. Brown, still unbelievable. Christina Hendricks, still unbelievable that we got them. They're
I
so
mean,
good.
Linda Hamilton for
Linda
our
Hamilton.
Valentine's Day special,
Yeah.
like that was wild.
Yeah.
Um, And yeah, it was fun to get to pull some folks over from a couple people over from Star Trek Lower Decks as well. Like it was fun to have Jack Quaid and Jerry O'Connell and Don Lewis show up, and it's fun to get to work with people that you're fans of, and fun to get to work with people that you love working with.
Yeah, no, it's this is one of those shows where you have to just watch the end credits for that first little blur where you see like different guest actors and you go back
Oh
and see which
yeah.
role it is. But
I
it's
mean,
been
how
such a
about
good,
that we have multi seasons with Kieran Culkin, Oscar
yeah.
Award winner. He's brilliant and he's funny and he's odd in a very like fun way. Like that we got to have a recurring character for him to play across multiple seasons uh, is surreal. It's awesome.
So yeah, I mean, it's been such a great show. I'm sad to see it end, but it goes on a really high note. So thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for watching.